It's smiling today. We are live today. We are good to
Yes,
go
indeed.
today. Fantastic. Hi, you guys. Welcome. It's Heidi and I on this amazing Wednesday. What is up?
Not much. How are you, Kelly?
Oh my gosh. Well, we have been having some finally beautiful sunny, but not hot weather in Southern California until today. We got back our gloomy fogginess. My daughter wanted to go to the beach. I'm like, today might not be the beach day.
The beach day. We
Yes.
have we have cook your egg on the sidewalk day.
I do remember as a kid in Phoenix actually doing that. We would do stuff like that.
Just to see if it would do it. And it does it, right? Fish fry later this afternoon.
Oh my gosh. Well, wherever you are, if it's cool, if it's hot, which I think most of the country is pretty hot, um, no matter what, we got to keep moving, right? And that's what we wanted to talk about today, you guys, is Heidi and I have recently had some chats with women about exercise. And women as they're older kind of still think we just need to like hit it hard, and or in the process of starting some, early changes and hormone changes, then we just start thinking, give us the fix, right? Give me the pill, give me the cream, give me the peptides, give me the this, it'll balance my hormones, and you're just stressed out and you're still exercising with your, 90-minute cycle classes or going running 12 miles. I don't know. But before we jump right in, Heidi, for anybody that's new, say hello to us. We want to know where you're coming in from. Definitely follow us if you think we're having fun and you're getting definitely some good wisdom, some pearls of education. But Heidi, just share a little bit about you.
Yeah, so I'm Heidi Iratzabal. I'm an ND and certified in functional medicine. I've been in practice over 20 years. I come into functional medicine from an athletic background, getting the best diet, the best workouts, the best recovery for the best performance, right? And when it came to a point in my life that I was retiring, because we just can't do that forever, right? I thought I want to bring this to other people because I felt so amazing incorporating better diets, better lifestyle, better sleep habits. And I thought everyone can feel this way. It doesn't have to be just a high performing athlete. And then when I met Kelly, we really focused our directions on aging women and longevity. And it's just been super fun working with her. And we hope to bring all that good information, helpful tips to you.
Oh my gosh, Heidi, yes. It's you guys, it's rare in the world that you find someone that you just are like click, right? There's just no, I don't know. I can't say like weirdness or funny business or whatever, but when you find somebody that's just like you and on a mission to help people live their best life, it's like, let's go. So that's what we're doing for you guys. So most of you know me, but if you don't, Kellie Lepsha, I've had a background in healthcare for over 27 years. And I'm really now a high performance health coach teaching people there's a better way. And it's easier than you think. And you have to believe, right, that we can live feeling great and that old age isn't just something that we dread.
Exactly.
And I
Yeah.
think midlife is something that people kind of dread too, right? It's the first dread.
It's the first dread. Absolutely. And you can get stuck in it, in that mire, or you can pull your way out of it. And the other side is amazing because then you kind of look forward to, I've done all that in my life. And now I can go on doing the things I want. I have more freedoms because kids are in college and et cetera, et cetera. So get that health, get through that midlife. Let us help you do that so you can get on to the other side that's really fun and exciting.
Yes, you guys. So when we talk about getting through this, there's a real evolution, right? So Heidi and I both came from athletic background. I never competed at a high level, but right, I was like the kid in every sport, played 3 sports in high school, played every intramural in college. Like I love sports. I love activity. I love moving my body. It's like always been my jam. But I realized what I used to do, doing triathlons, doing hours of activity, running 12 miles, that wasn't serving me as I started into my midlife. And I realized I needed to do things differently. And when I shifted to be able to say, oh, I can just go run my 3 miles because I love it and it's my moving meditation, but then I'm stretching and I'm in yoga and I'm with my body. And then to keep my body moving, right? You need stressors. And so lifting weights, working hard. I never was that was one thing I never was, is I was never in the gym like heavy lifting, because as a young girl, I could get big and I didn't want that. But now, but now as where I am in life, I want to lift heavy. I won't get big in my life and my hormones in balance today, but it will help me balance my hormones by keeping muscle mass and lifting. That, I think we've had such these great discussions, Heidi, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's, a lot of women coming in saying, I need my hormone replacement and this and that. And yes, hormone replacement is essential when we're looking at the levels that are required to protect your heart, your bones, and your brain. And there are levels that, but there's so much we can do we're not, just because we're in perimenopause or menopause, we don't just stop making hormones. They still are productions of them. They're just not as robust as they were when we're younger and when our body's thinking we may want to carry children and et cetera, so forth. But we can generate these hormones and support any hormone replacement that we have. The hormone replacement isn't the answer, and it's not the end game, right?
Yes.
The end game is moving, allowing your body to use the hormones you're getting appropriately so that you get all the benefits from them. And testosterone's a tricky one, isn't it? Right? We don't have a hormone replacement of testosterone that's very effective. The delivery systems are woefully inadequate. The shots don't work for women. There isn't a patch. It'd be nice if there was like a testosterone patch to just deliver it out, but there isn't one. The gels are not very efficient because there's too much testosterone at one point, and it tends to saturate receptor sites, and so you really don't get the benefit. Generating testosterone is weightlifting, heavy lifts. Make it hard, not long. It doesn't need to be an hour and a half long weightlifting. I'm talking 30 minutes max, 20 minutes. Get in, get out, but work hard. I always tell my clients, look, if you want the male hormone, you got to work out like a male. Think like a male. Grunt, groan, struggle, sweat. Don't look pretty. It's not about being pretty. It's about getting the hormone generated in your body, what you need.
Oh my gosh, Heidi, I will. Just yesterday, my husband and I, right, are going to move, and we've been thinking like, what do we want? Because we have a beautiful grill here in our backyard, but it's all built in. So obviously none of this will come with us. So many of our friends are like, you got to go Traeger. You got to go Traeger. So this is a little side story, you guys. So, but in this, lo and behold, Costco sometimes, right, has extra deals that you can only get through Costco and not other places. So of course, my husband's shopping last weekend. What's there but this whole Traeger event and the best deal. So we do it. Okay. He's like, Kelly, you got to help me get it out of the car. I'm like, okay. It was so heavy. And we get it out, and he's like, do you want me to call a neighbor instead? And I'm like, no, yes, it was very heavy for me, but I'm like, no, these are things I need to do, so I stay capable to do them. Right.
Exactly.
It's that thing of lifting hard, working hard. It wasn't easy, but those are things that your body, it's worth it to work hard.
Exactly. Because here's the deal. Once we get into perimenopause or menopause, the muscle mass depletion and muscle strength is rapid decline if we don't do something about it. And it's not about getting a pill. It's not about getting, the perfect diet. Yeah, diet's important, but it's about the work. It's about the struggle. It's about really challenging those muscles at an intensity that it's forced to have a higher performance. So yeah, it becomes more and more important as we age to do those things that require us to lift and move. And that's why I say, get out and do your gardening, lift the dirt, don't be afraid, but prepare to do those things by doing some more targeted work in a gym or with a trainer, etc.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You guys, so good, right? I mean, sometimes we don't think about that, and we just think everybody just starts talking about, oh, a hormone replacement therapy. What do you take? What do you take? Oh, midlife. I must need it too. So not always the case. But Heidi, let's go back to some other kind of myths, right? We were telling people that there's kind of these 3 C's out there that people get stuck in their head and just can't get over. And take a listen, you guys. Let me just we're going to give you just a couple tips on why you probably want to go a different direction when you start thinking about your calorie intake, the carbs that you're eating, right? Really important.
Yeah. So Kellie and I were joking, we're always talking to our clients about the 3 C's. It's not about cardio, cutting back on carbs, and got to reduce those calories. None of those play the impact that we think we're going to receive for doing it. All good gestures, all good things to do, but to rely on that as the vehicle to get you to longevity, to robust, vital longevity, those aren't really going to be the key. Important, but not the key. You have to do the other things. It's not the 3 C's like we were led to believe, right? And this how women think. I'm just going to go beat myself up with cardio, get to that spin class, and then I'm going to run over and do my Pilates. Again, all good, but we need to do less of that. Definitely incorporate the weightlifting, increase the protein intake in our diets, clean, good protein in our diets, balance between the animal and the plant-based. And this is what's going to produce the thing you think you're going to get. Not just doing the 3 C's, the cardio, cut the carbs, and cut down the calories. You need those calories. We need fuel to burn. Our brain needs that fuel to burn, and it needs to be long burning fuel to have better brain performance. So not only are we working on our body, but we have to work on our brain.
Yeah, you guys. So I don't know what your morning routine is or when you're eating, but you really need to, I hope most of us have had this shift from eating a bowl of cereal or a bagel or like toast or something like that to, no, I've got my eggs and avocado. I've got some healthy options of fueling from the beginning, but protein. Because if you're not starting your day with protein, you're already like, oh gosh, right? The body's not fueled to prepare for the rest of that day. So don't cut your carbs. Think about pushing your protein, and don't just cut calories, because you may end up cutting your brain health.
Exactly. Or cutting vital nutrients.
Yes.
That keep your brain firing, that keep organs firing, metabolic rates firing. And when we say up the protein, just like Kellie said, a really great point is you want to start your day with a good protein and end your day with a good protein. You don't want to be peppering little tastes of protein throughout the day. It doesn't work. It doesn't translate to the best outcomes in the research that I talk about. So small portions of protein throughout the day has a negative effect, or not negative, but not as optimal as we would like.
Right. Doesn't have much effect. Yeah,
exactly. But starting first meal of the day, and it doesn't matter, are you intermittent fasting, whatever that first meal of the day is, we need 25 grams of protein. At the end of the meal, we need at least 25 grams of protein. Here is the research truth, and everyone has a hard time believing it, is we do need 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you need 150 grams of protein a day.
You guys, that's a day. I bet you if we polled 100 women, Heidi, maybe 10% would hit it.
Maybe,
right? Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. And it's a constant conversation with my clients, like, but I'm eating this and I'm eating that. and
I will tell you guys, I know it sometimes can be hard and can be a challenge, right? So I would also say, like you take charge. Maybe you need to keep with you like some, Paleo Valley right now has got this big sale on their like beef sticks or whatever, right? Like maybe you need to keep more. So as you have lunch, you add more, or you have a protein bar that is clean. Careful with all the carbs and other junk that can be in fillers that are in them, but like bring some extra stuff so that you're kind of ready to add to your salad or add to wherever you're going for the day to be prepared. Otherwise, you're kind of at the mercy of whatever you're doing or wherever you're going.
Yeah, whatever you can get. And don't, if you say, well, I have a salad and I'll just add some chicken. If you're at a restaurant, they're going to add a very small bit of chicken. We need about 6 ounces of chicken or beef or fish to equal any kind of grams that are worth it. But look even at your veggies, like asparagus has 3 grams of protein. And, look, it's just not plant or chicken, but beef. There, we get some in our veggies too. So kind of start to educate yourself on the amount of grams in each thing and find that plate that works with you and the variety of things. It's not easy to start, but once you get it, then you're trained to see, that dish, I got that. It's 25 grams. I know it. Boom.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. At a later time, if anybody's interested, like drop down in the comments, like, would you guys want like talk about like how to create these meals? And maybe another time we could talk about that. But we hope today was helpful because everybody wants this better physique as we're aging. And it's a combination of your exercise, your intake, all of that, and your mindset about aging. Don't be looking for the quick fixes out there.
Yeah. There's no such thing. But as long as we're bonsai trees, slow and steady, trim and cut, take care a little bit every day, really pays off in the end.
I love that, you guys, right? The bonsai tree, it's so true. All right, you guys, we're going to send you guys all off. Please say hello to us. We hope this was really helpful. If it was, follow both of us, share with your friends, and bring into our amazing community. You can definitely find Dr. Heidi and myself both on Facebook and Instagram. And you can also find all of our videos over on YouTube as well. So with that, you guys have a fantastic day.
See you later. Thanks for joining.
Bye.